Hello and welcome to the Visionless Designs YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be modifying the beams that go in the kiln. I've got them right here. So when I first put them in, they were wet. They're 8x3s, but obviously after being in the kiln, they've dried and shrunk to different sizes. So what I've done is I've put them all through the thickness planer, so they've got a nice smooth side, and they're all the exact same thickness now. A few of them had also, during the drying process, bowed, so we had to cut them out. Some of them the bows were able to go out through the planer thicknesser, so use it on the top to get the bow out, and then put it through the thicknesser afterwards. But some of them I had to use the circular saw, so I used the guide rails and put it on one corner, and then down to the other, and then run it along, and cut out the big bow. I think it was about 1/2 inch out on 3 of them. So they're all nice and straight now, and they shouldn't move because they've been dried. But while going through this, I figured I might as well make a slight modification to them. So when these go in the kiln, obviously all the wood would sit on top of these, but that's quite a wide face for it to be drying on. So I'd normally put a sticker there on top so it is able to dry better. However, I thought, why don't I just cut a slot on both sides there and have a pre-built sticker on the beams? Because that way I'm not going to be losing any height. An inch on that is another board I could put on. But it also makes it easier because I don't have to worry about knocking them off the beams. So we're going to get that done now. It won't detract from strength because it's still going to be 8 inches deep. It's going to be an inch wide at that point. But was it? A 6x1 is technically stronger than a 4x3 in that regard when it comes to the depth. So 6x1 board that way is stronger than on that face, it's stronger than a 4x3. So yeah, it's not going to detract from strength. So we're going to get that done right now using the router. Whee, where'd you go? You go there. Right, we'll hop to it now. Okay, so I've got the beam here. I've got my Festool router with a, what would it be, 1.25" milling bit. So I'm going to be taking off 25mm from this to make the sticker. I'm going to be going across in 2 passes, because obviously the milling bits, they only go down 1/2 inch at a time, or 12.5 mil. So doing 2 passes on this side, flipping the beam over, and then doing 2 passes that side, and that will leave us with the sticker. I've got my Festool guide rails here. It's kind of the best thing for me when it comes to using the router, because it can only follow that line. Unfortunately, this is going to be quite dusty, so I'm going to get this done, and then quickly go out and turn the fan on to get the dust out, because the Hoover doesn't quite get all the dust from it because it's right on the edge, and I haven't got the I've misplaced my attachment to catch the dust when doing on an edge. So yeah, I'm going to get this quickly done and then turn the fan on, do the rest with the fan on and a dust mask on. Okay, right, let's get this done. There we go. There we go. Now it's locked, and that's buttered up. Right, so that's the one pass done. Probably see quite dusty. If you notice as I'm going along here, the snags on here. So unfortunately, the problem I found with the guide rails when joining them together, they seem to have a little bit of flex in them. Which is fine, just got to push down on one or the other as I'm going. Have to check if there's something to actually clip them together on this bit to give a bit more of a smooth pass on it. Yeah, not too much of a problem, just as long as you're aware of it. Right, second pass. Yep. Knock that out. Over here and slide that back. Knock me out. Wee. And there. Wee. That's the pass that I've done so far. Let's just keep flipping it over and doing the exact opposite side. Wee. Whoop. Oh, there we are. Right. Thank you, camera person. Where's that board? Where's my board? Hey, lots of dust. Right, so to make sure I get the same depth, just literally get a board and butt the guide rail up like that. Whoop. Make sure that's right. Yep, that's good there. And over to the other side and do the exact same. Let's just push there. Go across. And clampity clamp. Yep, all good. Just make sure I was right, but yep, no. Okay, there's my router. Maybe I should push the rails up a bit further, but we'll see. Woo-hoo-hoo. That should be okay. A very big thing to be wary of with these routers is that bit always has to be on the guide rail. If it goes off even a little bit, then it's where it can suddenly twist and turn. So I've got some of these grooves in the guide rails on the end. It's got little marks where it's just slipped off. So always got to make sure you've got plenty. So kind of a bit close here, but should be about right. Yep, we're fine. Right, next one. Whoop. So one thing some of you may notice is I'm not using the handle on this side as I'm going along. Dust. It's because as I'm going on something like this, I prefer to actually hold the rail, just on the bit that's sliding along the rail. My hand's well away from the blade, so I'm not going to get caught, but it just allows me to make sure it's not going to jump out. So it's just more for my sanity, really, because obviously I can't tell if it's going to jump or anything. So it just helps me, as you know, obviously I can't see how it's reacting. And always make sure you got it clicked in the right place. Right. Right, that's it. Right, take two. Right, after that minor hiccup there, just when I accidentally clicked it into the wrong bit there, so it should still be fine. But there we go. It's my 8x3 with a built-in sticker on the top. So, got to do this another 13 times. Yeah, it's make loading the kiln a lot easier because I don't have to worry as we're stacking about knocking this off, because yeah, it's permanently stuck on. Right, hop to it then, get some more done. So we've gone through them all now, they're all here. So as you can see, they've all got this pre-built sticker on the top. So this just made it, going to make stacking a lot easier, because I don't have to, again, worry about a sticker being knocked and moved about in the kiln. So the way I do these, there's going to be a 9-inch gap between each beam. So that'd be a 10-inch gap between each sticker, which is, to be honest, a little bit overkill, but you know, that's kind of me in a nutshell. Everything's got to be overkill. But obviously, the closer things are, the less chance of things moving there's going to be. So I'm going to put this in the next kiln load. Make sure it's completely dry. I mean, it should already be dry, but get it completely done, and then I'm going to coat these in epoxy resin, heat resistant epoxy resin, because I don't want to run the risk of sticker stain with these, because there's a chance of whatever I put on top of these ending up with obviously this strip running up it, because it's different wood to what I'm putting in. So if I put epoxy resin that can handle heat on this, then it's not going to react with it, so therefore I don't have to worry. I'm actually planning on doing the same with my stickers. So I've got some ash stickers that I'm going to coat in epoxy resin, which I'll be doing in a future video, to avoid the chance of sticker stain, and also not have to worry about collapse or anything. I was looking at using the half round pipe, but the price for heat resistant stuff it was a bit extortionate, to be honest. So right, that's these all done in any case. Hope someone found this interesting, and hope to see you in future videos. Don't forget to check out the website visionlessdesigns.com, where you find links to the Etsy store and Instagram and Facebook page. Thanks very much. See you in future videos.